came to Irving, I wasn't thinking about running for mayor. I was an 18-year-old with my first apartment in Las Colinas, just trying to build a life. In 2014, Irving was a place where opportunity existed for people across the DFW area. Entry-level jobs were strong, businesses were growing, and young people like me could see a path moving forward. That experience shaped how I view this city. Now I know something many of you may be already thinking when you look at this stage or this podium tonight. She's young. And yes, I'm the youngest candidate in this race, one of the youngest candidates to ever run for mayor in Irving at 29 years old, and I am proud. Some candidates bring experience from inside city government. I bring experience from building a life in this community, starting my first job here, obtaining my first apartment, then eventually branching off, building businesses and raising a family, and working directly with people facing real issues and challenges across the DFW area. I don't see age as a disadvantage. I see it as breeding grounds for prolonged accountability. Because I will be living with the long-term consequences of the decisions that I make for this city for the rest of my life. The infrastructure we build, the permits we approve, the financial decisions we make, I have to live with those outcomes just like the next generation of Irving families. So every vote that I make will be careful, thoughtful, and focused on Irving's future. And the policies I believe will shape Irving's future fall into a few categories. First, innovation infrastructure. We need modern infrastructure that works efficiently, smarter traffic systems that reduce congestion, digital city services that make it easier for residents to report issues, and infrastructural planning that keeps up with growth instead of reacting to it. Secondly, we need housing opportunities and home owner stability. We need to expand opportunities for home ownership and encourage more responsible single-family housing development. Many people in my generation want to build their lives here too. But too often we are left choosing between aging apartment complexes or housing options that are simply out of reach financially. At the same time, raising property appraisals and tax pressures are making it harder for families to stay in the homes that they already have. Homestead exemptions help, but they are not always enough when property values and costs continue to rise. Lastly, my third key area includes transparency, communication like never before. One of my ideas is creating clear tools that helps residents understand how city decisions affects them. Things like an online dashboard that show infrastructural projects, road repairs, and how tax dollars are being spent actively. Transparency should be easier to deliver if we include digital solutions, and not just social media postings, but real interactive tools that display valuable information for residents on the city website. Irving gave me an opportunity when I was just starting out as a young woman, before I was a mother and a wife. My family's sitting over there. Now, as a wife and a mother and an entrepreneur, I want to help ensure the next generation of men and women can experience that same opportunity. Because the future of Irving isn't just about buildings or developmental projects. It's about people, it's about families, it's about neighborhoods, just like Nichols Park. Although I would love to share more information about small business assistance and water management, First Amendment rights, or my thoughts on local job hiring initiatives, I was only given 10 minutes to speak, but you can summarize my campaign into 2 words: which is Irving first. North, west, east, and south, we are all one. We all want to protect our children from indoctrination and predators. We all want our small businesses and headquartered corporations to thrive, expand, and dominate. We all want Irving to stay one of the safest places in North Texas. And every generation has a responsibility to help shape the future of its city, and I believe my generation should be stepping forward now to help guide Irving through its new chapter of growth, holding hands with God and embracing the future of technological innovation at the city level. Thank you for welcoming me tonight, and God bless Irving. May God bless our families for generations to come.